Hello, hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to my next video. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to talk about Christmas habits. As far as I can tell, German Christmas habits in Cyprus with my German Nigerian family. Whatever mix that makes up in the end to you, that is what's going to be. And we're going to talk about the security situation at the moment in Nigeria, which is not too good. I guess you all have heard about it in the media. Seldom enough that we hear anything about Nigeria in the on the news here in Europe and also in US. But this past weeks it has been in the news, and of course we are about to deliver. Now we have 1.5 weeks left. So I'm going to update you, of course, on the delivery. And yes, that's all about the video today. So welcome to my channel. All right, first of all, I went to check up yesterday for the doctor. And he was like, whoa, this stomach is big. Well, I can hardly move anymore, guys. Like, this belly is big, of course. But it's also a 3.3 kilo baby now. So no wonder. So this time he said, well, I have been a bit late for my glucose test. So he suspects, although I'm pretty sure it's not the case, but well, he's the doctor, that I have like something like pregnancy diabetes, a very light version of it. And I have a lot of liquid. So he would prefer to introduce already, next week, which is actually only 39 weeks out of 40. The baby is absolutely ready. We don't want a 4 kilo baby because to press that out is going to be something else. So I would be happy to have the baby out, and also my husband and the kids are going to come next week. So it's going to be absolutely perfect, just as we planned. Yes, planned. So today we also have the pleasure of celebrating the second of, they call it second of Advent. I don't know in English if that is something that you really have. It's definitely a German tradition. It's basically like this: the 4 Sundays before Christmas, we light a candle and we sit down, drink a tea or coffee or maybe some hot wine. I mean, in my case, obviously no alcohol at the moment, but and then we eat some biscuits or cake. There's a traditional one as well that has marzipan. Oh, I love marzipan, guys. I love marzipan. Me, I could kill for it. Anyway, so I did something like a Cyprian version of that to show you a bit. So we have already a little bit of table decoration. Okay, in Germany we have real trees, Christmas trees. So you don't want to put the Christmas tree too early out because it's going to be it's going to dry out, it's going to lose all the green, and then it's not going to be beautiful anymore. So basically only just before Christmas you put out the tree, you decorate, and you keep it for a week or two in your living room, and then it's ready to burn, like to be put away. Here, of course, in Cyprus, they don't really have the right climate for real trees, so everything is plastic. Still, I will, only when the kids are coming, because they're going to have a lot of fun of decorating the tree, then I will put out the tree. So for now, I just put the little decoration on the table here. And there you see the arrangements for the Sundays. I lighted already the first. You see the first candle is a bit bigger because you always add each Sunday one more. So the smallest is the number 4, which is around about Christmas. We also celebrate the eve of the 24th. I know the British system and also in Nigeria, it's the morning of the 25th. This is not how we celebrate. And of course, the biggest difference is we are in silence. We are in the closest family. Like normally we are in Berlin with my uncle, with my granny, with my cousins. That doesn't make more than 10 people, believe me, maximum 15. And that's it. We don't have a party. We don't have loud music. We because of the kids, we most probably somebody will get dressed as Santa Claus and come with a big sack full of gifts and pretend. Yeah, then the kids have to sing something or say something, present something in order to receive the gift. And then, yeah, that's basically it. So then you eat a lot, then you also drink, normally also not small amount of alcohol, to be honest. Of course, at the moment not, but yeah, but it stays very calm. Nobody freaks out, no party, nothing, okay? You can go afterwards, after the 24th dinner, you can go to a party. There are lots of parties, especially in Berlin. I used to love that when I was a teenager. And yeah, but that is already past. I enjoy this time as reflection, as a calmer reflection time to spend with my closest family. And yeah, so enjoy that time of silence, of catching up, sitting together with my family. And I don't use it for getting to parties anymore. But of course, African way is very different. I know that. It's the dirty December. All my friends back in Nigeria tell me now, dirty December. I've seen crazy scenes already. So, yeah. However, the cultures are celebrating their Christmas. And then we have some cake here, or some biscuits and cake. You have nuts cake, that's walnut. Yeah, nuts are very popular at that time. Then you have the biscuits with the red, like Christmas and red, since Coca-Cola introduced red to Christmas. It's very popular. And yeah, this is very saccharine, this one, yeah, with the, I don't know how to call that, the very fine sugar. Yeah, so this is what they have here, and I enjoy, of course, the sweet times, since, yeah, the baby is very, very hungry. Good excuse for a pregnant woman, I guess. Still have to lose it when the baby's out. But I wasn't right. So that's how we celebrate our preparation towards Christmas, the whole December actually. We light candle, we get silent, we drink tea. Of course I drink tea. It's also cold outside, guys. No? Me and that bottle, we love each other. Lots of tea. And yeah, we keep each other warm, of course. It's a very cozy time, and the time of the year's reflection, you could say. Yeah. So, yeah, that is our Christmas. So, I have packed actually my hospital bag now. I finished. It took me a while, and I had to buy some small stuff still, but only small stuff. So, I'm going to take you through so that you see how, yeah, what to do. My doctor also sent me some checklist for the hospital bag. So let me see for that. So this is my bag. It's not too big. I like to travel light in any case. It's only going to be like 2-3 days. I mean, they put for a whole week, but I'm not going to stay there for a week. I have 3 kids at home and a husband that I miss very much, so we're going to do that. Yeah, so basically, I'm going to put you... sorry. All right, so we have here the newborn number size 1, newborn nappies, a full pack. I later hope that we can change it to the washables, but for now these one-use nappies are perfect. Then nappies for mommy. She's they're so big, guys. That is when you feel teenager again, right? But very necessary because you can't use tampons because everything is open and heals up. So this one, a friend of mine gave it to me. She said obviously she doesn't need it anymore. It was a spare one. So I can totally use it. Then mommy clothes are very simple. Besides the hospital clothes, I guess, I just put some pajama-like long trousers and t-shirt. Yeah, this is actually my sportive. It's comfortable. I don't know if it's too good to breastfeed. They recommend extra breastfeed bras, but I never really got along with these kind of things. So I don't have it. And I don't need it. Then a bit of, I'm going to add some shampoo and some showering gel, and that's basically, and the toothpaste. But I still have to buy that one. So, and deo roll, I guess. Then wipes for the baby. And then I bought some new slips, and then I found out it's still Tanga slips. I need proper slips because these pads obviously are big. So this is still some part of my pajama. Like I put like 2 sets of the pajamas, and that is basically enough. I know I don't need more. And then we had the clothes already last time in the video. Some body jumpers, trousers with integrated socks, some sheets that you can put under, on top of the bed there for the baby, and some bed sheet here, and then this is the carrier for the front. It's a long, I think it's almost 9 meters or something, and then you have a special technique that I will show in other videos for sure, how to put the baby on front of you, and then you have this kind of poking, and just like some baby clothes, a towel for the baby, some socks, although I don't like the socks too much, they always lose them, but let's see. I had them for free. So basically I like those ones where you have the bodies, you don't need to pull it over the head of the baby like that. Then some little hat for the baby because it's cold, it's winter. Oh, and all these cute jackets. Oh my god, I love this, huh? And this is a special gift of my granny. My stepfather arrived a week ago. He's gonna stay until the delivery. Gonna spend Christmas with us as well. Kids are freaking out already that Opa Norbert is in the house. And he brought this one for my granny from Berlin. My granny can't travel anymore. She's 87 now. And she doesn't travel anymore. Like she doesn't fly anymore. She travels by train though, but not by airplane anymore. So the island. And there we go. Frederick. All our kids have this blanket, self-made of Granny, with their name on top of it. Very nice. So this is gonna be Frederick's one in green. Yes, so each child has also its color. It's a very nice thing to do. So I'm very happy that this is already. So guys, this is the hospital bag, my achievement of the week. Guys, it's not easy to prepare for this, okay? And you know, like sometimes I'm so lazy, I get up and I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. Yeah, but anyway, Denver, I'm a very fit pregnant woman. I do my little yoga. I do my beach round. So I walk. I do my personality trainings, and I'm working on my online business as well. So it's not that I'm a typical lazy woman or typical pregnant lazy kind of. Just of course, the movement gets very limited when you have that kind of topic. That's for sure. Yeah. So this is what I do, and I'm really looking forward to deliver. I'm very excited to have the baby, our number 4, and yeah, I'm very, very happy. So that's so far for the preparation status. If you have any question towards it, of course, always go to the comment, paste it in. I'm open to answer everything you want, whether you are on your own pregnant or about to deliver. I saw that I'm following that woman. Her name is Olivia. I guess she's Nigerian and living in UK, has like 1 million followers. And she started with making her own hair as well as making the kids' hair, and basically documented also live in UK and how she handles to be Nigerian in UK, returning home and so on and so on. Very interesting. And she delivered now. Congrats to that. She delivered, I think, a week ago or something. Congrats to Olivia and the new baby girl. Very happy that she has now number 3. So yeah. All right, now the more serious topic, the security situation. I was very shocked that President Trump was talking of genocide on the Christians in Nigeria, and that he wants military invasion to save the world and Nigeria and the Nigerian Christians. I found that very awkward. Of course, the president has his own interests, and we know already what that aims at. It's the resources of Nigeria. Nigeria is so rich of resources, just so corrupt in not putting the richness to its people. So what happened now? Basically, all the very extreme groups like Boko Haram and all these kind IS related groups in the north, they kidnapped 300 students and teachers in a boarding school in the north. And of course, that happened before. We remember those 200 girls that were kidnapped years ago and have never been brought back. It's so sad that this happens. I mean, it has been going on the whole 2025. The conflict that between farmers and terrorist groups, kidnapping, killing for nobody's reason already. In March and April of 2025, they had more killed victims, which is like 2,200, if I remember the number correctly, killed by these kind of incidences of violence and conflicts. And that is the whole amount of 2024. So it has remarkably increased this year. And now the president has called out emergency status. They're staffing up police and security and army people. But even high generals of army were killed by these groups. Even in Abuja, which is very rare. Some incidents also happened in Lagos, but I didn't feel anything. My husband and my family is also safe. Also, the family in Benin is safe. But of course, the situation at the moment is critical. So what we want to do now is, since everybody's coming now to Cyprus, my husband will most probably return in January and see how the situation evolves, because normally high season is December and January, when all the abroad living Nigerians return for the celebrations and for the season. And yeah, they are kidnapped then, and this kidnapping thing has been a severe thing, a severe issue in Nigeria. My husband is so afraid that one of us gets kidnapped. So we are living in a very safe area. And I mean, I personally would love to live in Benin City with the family, because that is the purpose why I like to be in Nigeria, that we can give the kids the real experience, not meaning the most rural or village experience, but a bit more than just being in a secured estate. And it's not exactly golden cage. I mean, we do experience a lot of Nigeria, and we have been experiencing a lot of Nigeria, but it's a kind of different environment than my husband grew up in. So if you ask me, I would have loved to explore more of Nigeria, but my husband is so afraid of the security situation that one of us get kidnapped or something happens. So we basically, stay in a very secured area. Sometimes we visit, but we always use flights. For example, we don't use the roadway from Lagos to Benin City. That also decreases the number of visits to Benin City, unfortunately, because flights are so expensive now, especially when you're like traveling with 3 kids. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. Let's see how the end of January treats us, how the situation looks like, whether we're going to return or we're going to stay a bit more months to wait this high kidnapping season, to return to Nigeria. That would be my absolute dream. My dream is to build my online business, my IT business, and then return to Nigeria and give the kids at least like 2-3 years of a good experience. I mean, the school is so good for them. They're having now final exams, and it was so nice because it was my stepdad's birthday last week, and Christopher was singing in French. I mean, I don't know even how to sing in French, and it was really touching for me that he knows all. I mean, moms are usually touched by when the kids are performing something, but that was really touching. I was really happy that he has the chance to visit such a good school and learn all the new stuff besides the Nigerian culture. I think that's a great, huge opportunity. And this time doesn't come really again. So I just hope for the best for 2026. But for me, it's very difficult to plan something like this. At the moment, everything is so unstable. Not only security situation in Nigeria, but also in Europe is, still the genocide in Palestine, very close here, is still going on, and that is a real genocide, Mr. Trump, not the one. I mean, I feel that in Nigeria, Christians and Muslims are getting along. I mean, you have half the public holidays. When there was Ramadan, I felt it was a very peaceful way. When there were some Christian things, very peaceful. I don't feel that genocide that was proclaimed by Trump. Yeah. But of course, we are in Lagos. We are not in the north. In the north, the situation looks different, I know. And that is also my impression. You always have to know that my views might differ in a very big time towards what is really going on. I can only give you my point of view and what we have been seeing. And I didn't see anything like genocide, anything like critical situation so far. Thank God. I mean, we are safe, and we hope for the best for next year, of course. with the baby. So we now stay basically here. Then we will await the security situation a bit in Nigeria, and then we have to move from that house. I want to move to apartment. I don't want 2 levels anymore, because the baby, of course, will in the developing time of the first year will start to crawl and walk and move, and I don't want stairs. I don't want 2 levels. I don't want 5 bathrooms. I'm tired of this huge thing. I like smaller apartments. Like here in Cyprus, we have a 3-bedroom, and that's perfect. Guys, that's perfect. I mean, I would love to have maybe a second bathroom, yes, but there are bigger problems in my life. And yes, I'm not a luxury girl, you know that already. So yeah, lots of things to do, as you can see. Lots of preparations going on, lots of love and family time ahead. And this warm feeling I'm giving back to you guys. I don't know how to say that. I was actually a bit sad last week because it was also Charlotte's birthday, but she had a wonderful birthday party at the school. We bought cake, of course. We made a pizza evening with the kids. I mean, not with me, obviously. I was here, but of course, we video talked a lot, and I miss her. And I said, you know what? When you're coming to Cyprus, I'm gonna engage a very huge McDonald's party. They love this one. I mean, Nigeria doesn't have McDonald's, by the way. They only have Burger King. But here you can go to McDonald's. They have the indoor playground. They make it very nice. They have entertainment, like 3 people that make the kids make games, and they have the cake and the loud music and the dancing part and the indoor playing, and so nice. And everybody's so happy because they have the Happy Meal. That is so cool for the kids. They have the fries and the chicken nuggets or cheeseburgers. So something that, I don't know, they just love it. And it's very relaxing for the parents. So I promised them already as a makeup that we would make that McDonald's party once they're here. Maybe it's a welcome party for Frederick. Who knows? Yeah. So let's see how it's really going to be happening. So guys, I'm just so at peace and so excited for the upcoming weeks now, for the upcoming Christmas, and I hope you are as well. So I'm sending you all the warmth, all the love that I have in my heart. I send to you. Please, if you like that video, of course, give it a thumbs up. If you want to know how the delivery gonna be, I'm gonna try to smuggle you into the delivery. No. Let's see how it's really gonna be with the cameras and stuff, but I will really try to allow you to participate in what is happening. So stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel. You can't miss my next videos. It's gonna be super exciting. We are preparing a super, super duper 2026. So be excited for that one. And of course, please, any question, any discussion, I'm always so happy about your input. Put it into the comments. So thank you so much for watching. All the warm greetings from Cyprus to Nigeria to US, UK. You guys rock the world. Thank you so much. And see you next time.